Welcome back everyone. I'm Rusahang from Yoyo Education, and in this video we are going to be discussing string. Strings are sequences of characters using the syntax either single quote or double quote. Here we can see three examples. First we have double quote hello world, then single quotes hello world, and then nice about having both options of single quotes and double quotes. I am a string. It means that if you have a single quotes in your string that you want to keep and not have that in your actual string, you can wrap it in the other type of quotes such as double quotes or vice versa. So here we can see that I don't do that has a single quotes in there, but we don't want that single quotes to suddenly into the string, so we can wrap the whole things in double quotes. We can see an example of that later on the Visual Studio Code. Now it is important to note here is that string are order sequences, and that means we can using indexing and slicing to grab subsections of this string, because we know each character has a specific position to be in. Indexing notation use that square bracket notation after the string or the name of the variable assigned to the string, and we are going to see lots of example of indexing and slicing in just a little bit. So indexing is the term used when you want to grab a single character from the string. So the way this works is that every single character has an index position assigned to it. So you start at a 0. That another important note in Python that indexing start at a 0. So P has a corresponding number of 0, Y has a corresponding number of 1, T, 2, has 3, O4 and N5. So if I want to grab the P, what I will use is inside the square bracket, I'll pass into 0 after the string, and then it will return back P, and we'll see example of that later on. Also interesting about Python is you can actually use reverse indexing. So maybe you want to grab the last letter of a string, but you don't actually know how long the string was. All you know is you want it to grab the last letter. Well, luckily there is reverse indexing available to you, so you can go just grab a -1 and grab the last letter of the string, regardless of how long that string actually is. Slicing allows you to grab a subsection of multiple characters, otherwise known as slice of the string, and this has slightly different syntax. Again, it is going to be square bracket, but because we are grabbing a subsection, we are going to be able to define three parts of this. We are going to be able to say start, stop and step. So again, this goes in square bracket with a colon separating each of these three terms. Start is going to be numerical index of slice start. Stop is the index you will go up to but not include. So that's an important note there, and we're going to really focus on that, and the examples we'll see in just a bit. And then step is the size of the jump you take from start to stop. So let's explore all those concepts. They are going to make a lot more sense when we actually see the code examples. Let's jump over to Visual Studio Code. Okay, let's quickly show a couple of examples of strings. Again, we can use single quotes, print hello world, or you can use double quotes. So here I can say double quotes or print hello world. You can also have an entire parse. Does not need just be one word. Print this is a string. And the white space count as character inside of the string. Now something we should note here is that we can mix single quotes and double quotes. So if I'm going to say something like, for instance, print I'm a string. So not what's happening here, because I'm using single quotes on the outside, only part of this is getting highlight syntax. This is going to confuse Python because it thinks that you are trying to end the string here, when really I'm going to end the string is here. You can see that Visual Studio Code also highlighting the error code. If I try to run the code, it will say an error here. Syntax error, invalid syntax. What I really want to do is wrap this in double quote. Print I'm a string, and that way we don't have an error. So and then I'll run this. Python has no problem. It is output there I'm a string. And that actually Python understand this single quotes is not part of the definition of the string. Now something else I want to mention is that there is actually escape sequences. Escape sequences, they like to kind of have a special command inside of your string. So let's just go ahead and say print hello world. And if I run this, I see hello world outputs and one line. But I can actually add an escape sequence. So it is going to be backslash and n. And what it does is it basically tells Python, hey, this in right here, that's no longer the character, and I actually want to, because of this backslash threads this as a new line. So if that escape character there, it is going to say print hello space then a new line and then space word. So that's what we see here, hello space and new line space and word. If I want the word to be line up of hello, I could actually just dot it like this and run it, and then we can see here hello new line and word. And Python knows not to include this letter in there because it is essentially attached to that backslash. So another popular escape sequence is T for a tab, backslash and T. And if I run, I get hello tab space and word. Now another built-in function that I want to show you is the len function of the len function. So this allows you to check the length of the string. So I can say my length. This is the variable, you can rename it anything you want, equal and if I run this, I get 6 because there is 6 characters in the string. If there happen to be a space in the string, so I'll say this is also a string and let me run here. You can see there is 21 characters. So we have this is also an space, so that's count as a length of characters in the string. Alright, so that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe my channel if you not yet. Let me know if you have any question, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Take care, peace and happy coding.